Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 008019, State of Texas versus Monique Alvarado. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
George Schaefer for defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Miss Alvarado?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all of the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Are there any applications in this case?
No, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram? That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
She does, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
She is, Your Honor.
Ms. Alvarado, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
I am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, you'll be sentenced to 118 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
I did, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, I did.
Counsel, do any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no
No
contest?
contest.
State any evidence?
Contained in exhibit 1 to the attachments, Your Honor.
To which we have no objection, Your Honor.
All right, state you may be excused. Did you review the document entitled Wavering Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that the day the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports?
Yes.
But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. If you,
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, she had co-defendants in the car. She indicates that that the dope was there. That's all we can say.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, I do. They're grown.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hmm?
They're grown.
all right. So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
I'm going back to school to get the Pell Grant. Continue my education.
All right, so why are you doing this?
I just moved to Texas and I was actually just getting a ride from somebody and there's dope in the car. I actually moved from California to get away from all that.
No. So it says that you had the pipe and you were trying to hide it. So
No.
let's not shift blame on other people. Here's the thing. Meth and all of these drugs that are out here in the universe, people are just concerned about making their profit. They don't care about you. So if you continue with using drugs, getting into cars with people you don't know, you know what's going to end up happening? Somebody in your family either is going to have to identify your body because it's going to be some random woman found in a field somewhere, right? And when they show your photo on the news, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I remember her. But I'm not going to be the person who's identifying you. They're going to want your parents or your children or somebody to come down and identify your body. Sometimes you may end up with bad drugs. That happens. So instead of being dishonest with me, you need to start being honest with yourself about what you're doing in your life. If you're not honest with yourself and you continue to be dishonest with yourself, you're going to continue to use. And then guess what? Somebody's going to end up finding your body alongside some field. You understand?
Yes.
All right, court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 118 days in the Bear County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served, and there's to be no contact with Richard Stabler. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, I'm here. If you get out of the Bear County Jail and you need drug treatment and you can't find a place, if it's Monday through Friday, you can come back here. I will direct you to where you need to go. Otherwise, it's not going to end well for you. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, who's here on Aiden Pettis? Support is calling. Okay, so just one second, excuse me, back here. Let me explain something to y'all over here in the box. Guess what? The person sitting next to you, the only thing that I found in my career that an inmate can be helpful to other inmates about is, when am I catching chain? What's going to happen to you on probation? How they're doing? Oh, and the other thing, they'll usually tell you how parole is running, whether or not they're releasing people early or not. Those are the only two things you can get from an inmate. There is nothing else you can get from them. Do you understand? So y'all need to separate, because y'all talking in the box to each other, and that is not allowed. The deputies are in charge of security. And when inmates are over in the box talking, that puts them on high alert. Do y'all understand? So y'all need to separate. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 3502 and 2023 CR 10789, State versus Jesus Trevino. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Harrison,
Defense?
Teresa Garcia for the defendant.
And are you Jesus Trevino?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. God bless you, ma'am.
Good afternoon. God bless you too. I love when I receive blessings.
Right, Judge?
It just makes the day so much better.
It does.
Counsel, have you received all of the discovery in each of these cases, and did you review it with your client?
I did.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. In each of the cause numbers, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do.
State and each, well, let's do it this way. And cause number 2023 CR 10789, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
no, Your Honor, waive repeater.
No objection.
And are you proceeding in 2024 CR 3502 on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, waive repeater.
No objection.
All right, in each of the cause numbers, did you review what's entitled court admonishments with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes,
In each cause number, you're charged with the offense of theft under $2,500 enhanced. State jail felony range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, I did.
In each of the cause numbers, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand?
Yes,
By entering these plea bargain agreements, you were giving up those rights. Did you understand?
yes, I did.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into pleas in each of these cases?
Yes,
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is currently competent, yes, Judge, and he was seen at the time.
All right. And I do note that he received a psych evaluation. Is that
That's correct, Judge. We did file a psych evaluation, and it has come back and said that he is now competent.
All right. And was that declared in Judge Carruthers' court?
It was, Judge.
Mr. Trevino, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
no, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes,
Are you a U.S. citizen?
yes,
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In each of the cause numbers, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
yes,
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 14 months in the state jail facility. There's a $2,000 fine. There are no applications, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, so do you all want to correct this? Because it says the state is silent on applications.
Yeah. I discussed it with my client and he chose not to do that.
Okay,
So
so Mr. Trevino, you're not applying for probation, correct?
correct,
And you're not applying for deferred adjudication, correct?
correct.
So according to the plea bargain agreement, then punishment is be assessed at a cap of 14 months in the state jail facility. There's a $2,000 fine. There are no applications for probation or deferred adjudication. The cases are to run concurrently with each other. There is to be taken in consideration 2024 CR 008418, night mag number 757492. There's to be restitution, if any, to Walmart. Did you understand those to be the plea?
Yes,
Defense, is that the plea?
yes,
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph in each of the cause numbers with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
yes,
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
yes, I did.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
just the one for the competency, Judge.
All right. Then in the cause number ending in 89, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And in the cause number ending 3502, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
In each case should be contained in exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
No objection.
All right, did you review the waiver of appeal? I'm sorry, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, we did.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes,
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
yes,
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
yes, I did.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
Yes,
After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. In each cause, the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge, I would ask that you grant him the least amount possible, the 180 days. He does have on the 8-9 case, 265 days, and on the 502 case, 258 days. My client was hungry. And if you look at what it was just food for the 7, 8, 9. And then in 502, it was food and a little bit of clothing because he was trying to get a job. He was on his way to try to apply for a job. This isn't somebody who has a racket and is selling these things on the side. Obviously he's had some priors, but this is because of a situation that he found himself in. And when, and he's doing much better now is what I'd like to say. And I'd ask for the minimum amount, Judge.
All right, why do you continue to steal?
I was doing a dumb thing, trying to get back on my feet the easiest way, which was there's other alternative ways of how to get back on your feet. And at the time, it was a dumb thing that I did, and I do regret it very bad. I should have done.
Judge, in our discussions, I said, well, you should go to the food bank. And then today he pointed it out and he was right. It's like, it's real easy for you to say, go to the food bank, go get this. And not put myself in his position at that time. And so it's just, but he has told me that he has been in contact with some family in Florida. And they are, once you get out, we'll get you a bus, come over here and we'll be there for you.
They have a job waiting and home and everything. I got brothers in Florida. I got family here in Texas too, but I would like to go back to Florida where I used to work and working home and everything was great. I'm an electrician.
All right, so what else is going on in your life? Because they said that you had drugs in this backpack that you had.
That I'm doing rehab classes and I'm doing my better. I'm planning to put that behind me and never do drugs because it's gotten me in trouble. It's gotten me in so much mess and it's been part of the life of being down. I'm planning to get back to society and make something of myself. If I could join the military, that would be even better, but I'm too old for that. They won't let me. I've tried.
Well, when I was in class, one of the professors in law school said, if the military called you up, would you join? And the guy raised his hand and you know what he said? I would, because if the military is asking me to join, military's in trouble. So here's the thing though. I'm looking at your history and some people say, you should explain why you're doing what you're doing. But this is theft under $2,500 enhanced for a reason. That means that this is not your first theft.
Correct.
And from speaking to you and from reading the police report, this is not a situation where you fell on hard times. Say, for example, I lost my house because of COVID and, all these other things spiral out of control. It appears that you're in the situation you're in due to drug use, part of it. And that is why your family is not as supportive because you have drug use issues. You're going to have to change your life. Otherwise, you're going to pick up another theft. You understand?
I very much understand and I am doing my best and I won't let you down. Changing my life is what I plan to do. I'm tired of this and I've worked all my life and this little speed bump that I ran into, I don't like it and it's no fun and it's not part of society. And I would like to get back to being a family man. I used to have that. I was blessed. with marriage and a home and everything. And the judge took that away, and I won't let that happen to me again.
All right. And each cause number, the court will find you guilty. The cause numbers will run concurrently. There's to be no contact with Walmart. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. This is taking consideration 2024 CR 008418, NIMAG number 757492, and the court will sentence you to 14 months in the state jail facility. And each cause number, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes,
Did you understand it and sign it?
yes,
Because these are plea bargain agreements, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand?
yes.
If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
I understand.
All
I-
right.
One more
can-
thing, Judge, he would like me to ask that you grant him a diligent participation credit. He has seen that in the past, if we don't ask the judge at the court level, that the jail doesn't, or the state jail doesn't necessarily pay attention to that. And it was one of the things that he asked me, please, just to.
All right. What I can tell you in this court, I always get reports on how persons who are in the state jail facility are doing. And so if you are making good use of your time and trying to better yourself, I always give credit for that.
The one thing is that 45 days before you do your 80/20,
Excuse me.
they sent the paperwork, and I think it has passed the 45 days.
I need to fill them out here.
Okay.
That I will present them to you, I promise.
All right.
I am hoping you'll bless me with 80/20 here. I will still take advantage of the rehab systems and everything they have, because I want to better myself. I'll still take advantage of that. But I would like to be blessed with 80/20, so they won't cheat me out of it.
Oh, no, I receive those all the time, and then I make a decision on whether or not to grant.
Thank you. May we be excused?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Anybody else ready? Okay.
Jesus Trino appeared in court facing 2 theft cases after being accused of stealing items valued under $2,500 from Walmart. As the hearing began, the judge confirmed that Trino and his attorney had reviewed all the evidence and understood the charges against him. The court explained that the offense was classified as an enhanced state jail felony because of his prior history, meaning he could face anywhere from 180 days to 2 years in a state jail facility, along with a possible fine. After being informed of his rights, including the right to a jury trial and the right to confront witnesses, Trino chose to waive those rights and proceed with a plea agreement. According to the plea bargain, the punishment would be capped at 14 months in state jail along with a $2,000 fine, and both cases would run at the same time. Trino entered a plea of no contest in both cases, allowing the court to review the evidence and move forward with sentencing. During the sentencing phase, Trino's defense attorney asked the judge for the minimum possible punishment. She explained that the items involved in the theft were mostly food and some clothing, claiming that her client had been struggling and was simply trying to get back on his feet. She argued that he had already spent a significant amount of time in jail waiting for the case to be resolved, and emphasized that he was not stealing items to sell but was instead dealing with a difficult situation in his life. When the judge asked Trino directly why he continued stealing, he admitted that it was a mistake and said he deeply regretted his actions. He explained that he had been trying to survive and chose the wrong path. Trino told the court that he had worked most of his life as an electrician and hoped to return to work. He also said that family members in Florida were willing to help him start over by offering him a place to live and a job once he was released. However, the judge pointed out that this was not Trino's first theft offense. She explained that the enhanced charge existed precisely because of repeated behavior. According to the judge, the records suggested that Trino's struggles were connected to drug use, which had caused serious problems in his life and relationships. She warned him that unless he made real changes, he would likely find himself back in the same situation again. Trino acknowledged the judge's concerns and promised that he wanted to change his life. He admitted that drugs had been a major problem for him and said he planned to take advantage of rehabilitation programs while serving his sentence. He insisted that he was tired of living this way and wanted to return to being a productive member of society. After considering the arguments and reviewing the evidence, the judge formally found Jesus Trino guilty in both cases. She sentenced him to 14 months in a state jail facility for each charge, with the sentences running concurrently. The court also imposed a $2,000 fine and ordered that he have no contact with Walmart. Trino was given credit for the time he had already served while waiting for the case to be resolved. Before the hearing concluded, the defense requested that the court consider granting Trino diligent participation credit if he successfully completed rehabilitation or educational programs while in custody. The judge explained that she regularly reviews reports on inmates' progress and would consider granting such credit if he demonstrated genuine effort to improve himself. With the sentence announced and the conditions explained, the hearing came to an end, leaving Trino with a clear warning from the court that his future would depend on whether he truly changed the path he had been following.